Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's early in the morning and we're at Gatwick Airport about to jump onto an EasyJet flight onto Basel in Switzerland because Alan and I are going to go up the Matterhorn mountain. By the end of the day we'll have been in a car, a coach, a plane, a train, a tram and a cable car. Our flight is boarding and we're leaving on time. I haven't been to the EasyJet hub before and I wish we had a little longer so I could stand here and watch the aeroplanes going underneath us as we go across the bridge. This bit looks very shiny new and modern, but it feels like we're walking all the way to Switzerland. We must have been put at the furthest gate away. Our plane looks so tiny. Am I the only one who misses walking along the bridge when you go to a plane? For some reason, walking up the steps just doesn't fill me with that same, ooh, I'm going on holiday, excited feeling. Our first look at Basel. There are two exits out of Basel Airport. One goes to France and one goes to Switzerland. And if you accidentally take the wrong exit, it's a hassle getting back to the right one. We've got a 15-minute transfer now to Basel Bahnhof, or train station, which is in the city centre, and from there we're going to catch a train to Zermatt and then got a Matterhorn, where I'm hoping to see some snow. Switzerland are well known for their trains, which are considered to be some of the best in Europe for their efficiency and reliability. Our plan was now to jump on a train to Zermatt, but since we've landed we found out that Zermatt's completely flooded so we can't go up the Matterhorn today, so instead we're going to catch another train and we're going to go up the Grindelwald. Now if you're thinking of doing a similar trip to this, I highly recommend you look into the day saver ticket, which means you can catch a train all across Switzerland from as little as 50 francs. Unfortunately I didn't know about this prior to today and now it's going to cost us 150 francs each. Ouch! Every time I see Grindelwald, I hear the Harry Potter theme tune in my head. You don't get many trains like this on British Rail. We've now got a 2-hour plus journey to get to Grindelwald, but to be fair, this view is absolutely stunning. Yes, it's a shame it's not better weather out there, and it's also a shame that you can't see through the windows properly because of all the raindrops, but look at the beautiful jade of this river. It's absolutely stunning. I'm told that this view on a nice day is absolutely gorgeous. You know, when the skies are blue and there's not a cloud in the sky, as opposed to today when it's grey, cloudy and full of rain. Even the little tray tables have picturesque views on them. Sadly, I don't think we're going to get snow. You can tell we're getting close because the scenery has gone very green, with all these tall trees and just the mountains in the background. I bet it would be amazing to stay here, but very, very expensive for one of these picturesque mountain view lodges. We're going to go and buy our tickets for the cable car from the ticket office. The tickets were 72 francs each, which is about £65. It was more expensive because we bought them on the day, but you can get special offers online if you buy them beforehand, if you know you're coming here. I think this might be the first time I've been in a proper cable car. I've been in the ones at Alton Towers, but I've not been in one that goes up the side of a mountain before.
Great having you on board. The journey to First takes 25 minutes. Enjoy your journey.
We've now got a 25-minute journey up to the top, which gives us plenty of time to enjoy the scenery. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This view would be amazing if it wasn't for the bad weather today. Although it's pretty stunning even with the cloud and rain. You don't have to use the cable car. There are other options, like you could hire a go-kart or go ziplining, but that costs extra. Or if you're feeling really energetic, you can walk. And just down there you can see the pathway. We're now over 2,000 metres up, but we can barely see 6 feet in front of us. The fog is coming in thick and fast. I wish I'd known about this before we came. I would have brought a padlock with us. Luckily, I'm not particularly scared of heights, so the mountain walk doesn't frighten me. The walkway all looks well maintained and secure, which is reassuring when you're this far off the ground. I'm soaked through to the skin now and cold, but also very grateful I get to experience things like this. We're heading up there to that photo point, We won't see much, but Michael is going to give me some photos to show you what it would look like if it was a nice day. It's getting very wet and slippery up here now, so we're going to go and have a quick look around the gift shop and then head back down. I bet it's really busy here on a nice day. Having a drink out here with the beautiful scenic views would make the cost of getting up here a little bit better. It wasn't such good value today, but it was an experience. It's around £6 for a bottle of beer, which seems oddly cheap for a tourist attraction. Drinks are cheap when you compare them to the meals. £20 for fish and chips that look like the same sort of thing you'd find in a Spanish beachside cafe for a £5. I know we're up a mountain and we're in Switzerland, but that still seems extremely expensive. These are really cute, and we could hear the cowbells ringing as we came up, but we couldn't see any. Nearly £40. Wow, our flight here didn't cost much more than that. These are a little bit cheaper at £18-ish, but it's still a no from me. This makes Disney merch look cheap. £10 for a magnet. I mean, they're nice, but I've seen similar ones for half that price down by the train station. I think the keyrings are cute, but if I brought one from every place we visited, I'd end up like the janitor at Hogwarts. Let's see how much they are. £9. That's about £8. It's a little clearer now we're back down at ground level. I've been told I have to try the Rosti fries from the van by the train station. I don't know if it's because it's absolutely pouring down and it's really cold, but these are delicious. If you get a chance, stop off and grab some. They are the best.
What are they?
Delicious. We're heading back to Basel, but on the way we're going to stop off at Terminal to go to the Lindt store and get some hot chocolate. We've stopped off at Terminal for a hot chocolate at the Lindt store. Now it's £6 or £7 each. They are quite expensive. I think next time I would go for the plain one, as I went for one with the espresso shot in it, but they are absolutely delicious. They're rich, they're creamy, and yeah, definitely worth a stop to get one. The cups aren't overly big, but it's very rich and sweet. I don't think, to be honest, you'd actually want much more than that. We're heading back to Basel city centre. It's about a 90-odd minute journey, but the views are much nicer now that it's stopped raining. We're staying at the Ibis Budget Hotel, which at nearly £100 a night isn't exactly what I'd call budget, but it is one of the cheaper hotels in the area. I've also booked us breakfast for tomorrow morning, which was nearly £14 per person. That's because I've been warned that food here is very, very expensive, even if you go into the old town. Now I'm going to go and get freshened up because I'm still feeling a bit damp, and then we're going to head out for some local cuisine at McDonald's. This reminds me of the Premier Inn at Gatwick Airport. This room would have been ideal if we'd had Jess with us too. It's a little odd that the toilet is in the small cupboard by the door, and the bath area is separated by what is essentially a giant shower curtain. We've got one pillow each, and they're fairly thin, and so's the mattress on the bed. But for the price that we paid, it'll do what we need. One thing to be aware of, even if you've got one of those all singing, all dancing, very expensive world plug adapters, they still may not fit the Swiss network. I didn't want to buy one just for this one trip, but we were lucky that our hotel actually lets you borrow them. So I'm going to plug in my phone and we'll see you in a bit. I know it's not local cuisine, but it's close to the hotel and I want to see what they have that's different to back home. When we decided to come here, instead of finding somewhere that served traditional Swiss food, I set myself a little challenge. I can have anything on the menu as long as it's not available back home. I'm now really hoping there's something that I'm going to like. 4 bacon burgers, double tasties, but crispy. Ooh, chicken paprika, that's different to England. Spicy. They've got loads of veggie options. Look at all the different sauces. You've got cocktail sauce, Fritz sauce, devil sauce, hot devil sauce.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I've got Lipton iced tea on this one. Frappe vanilla, peppermint tea. So much more stuff than in England. 2 medium meals and it came to 32 francs, which is about £30. We've had a brilliant weekend in Switzerland. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to go up the Matterhorn, but that's just a good excuse for us to go back and do it again another day. One thing I would say is Switzerland is not the ideal place to go for a budget break. It was very, very expensive. I hope you've enjoyed this video and you found it useful. If you did, then please give it a like. If you want to see more from me in the future, then click the subscribe button right here. And if you want to see more from me right now, why not watch one of my other videos? And don't forget, if you carry on watching, I'll carry on travelling. Bye!